My name is Jens Hайтленда and I'm working for IKEA Centers. IKEA Centers representing in Russia the mega brand. So it's not the furniture company in Russia, which you know, the blue shops. It's the mega brand, so the mega shopping malls. That's very important. And I'm head of innovation and customer experience. When I started in IKEA roughly 10 years ago, I came from a traditional German company. In a German company, you learn how things are working with Excel, with processes, and get the stuff done. I started in a company, in a Swedish company, where you work in a different way. So I directly got a coach from the first day who was teaching me how to work in an innovative, in a, let's say, customer-focused company like IKEA. And she explained to me, it was a lady, that you always need to question. You need to question everything what is happening. You need to question what's going on. Always ask the question why. Why are we doing this? Then how do we do this? Can we do this a bit better? Can we do this a lot better? Or should we not do this, which is one of the most important questions? And then she said, and if there's nothing which is connected to the customer, maybe you don't need to do it as well. So that's how I started my career in IKEA 10 years ago. And now, after 10 years, I'm happy to be in Russia already 2 years. My Russian is still plocho. So I understand a bit, but I'm really not good in speaking. That's why I need to do it in English. Sorry for this. I guess some of you are thinking, why the hell is he having this in his hand? I want to tell you a small story when I was working and responsible for a store. And how I got into the innovation mood as a leader in IKEA. We have had a problem in the store where I was working with customer satisfaction. Focus on the customer, and customers haven't been happy with us. They said, and we didn't really know what it is. So we have once a year a celebration of the store birthday, and then we have had a small committee to organize the celebration. I was in the committee to organize this. And we said, let's change something. Let's do something completely different. So we changed the way that the management is serving the customers as the waiter. So I was waiter for the customer event and talking the whole day to the customers. After this day, serving the customers and talking to them the whole day, in the end, in the evening, even with a little bit of vodka, I did know, and the whole management team know what's not working. The output was that people are not smiling, people are not directly connected to the customer, which is easy to fix. So most of the times it's just asking the question, what do we need to change to move things forward? So how do we do this in the innovation and customer experience world where I'm now responsible for in Russia? We start with the same thing. For me, innovation starts in the brain. It's a mindset. For me, the education is not the most important. Every person can change the mindset. I have managed it, so I believe that everyone else can manage this as well. Starting with the mindset, you need to take care of the people who you're working with, and that's how we start. With my team in Russia, we started last year. With my team in Russia to bring this mindset into our coworkers' brain, into our management brain the same, and into our top management brain even more important. I guess at least the ones of you working in big companies with a lot of managers and a lot of levels in between, see it's not that easy to move this. So let's call it like, how do I organize the brainwash in IKEA centers in Russia? So we started in looking into let's force a group together, put a group together who is doing this, who is starting the brainwash of the company. So we put 10 people out of the company together into an innovation lab. So we put them into a group. We drove them to a process over 1 year, connected us to the outside world. Of course, we believe that we are the best in what we are doing, like all big companies. Still, I believe we can learn a lot from all others, from all partners we work with, and even more in the future. So we have looked into what's going on in the innovation sphere, what's going on with startups, what's going on in, let's say, in technology development, what's going on with the mega trends going forward. And then we took this group in developing projects, developing people, and developing topics forward in our company going forward. And we ended up with a couple of projects which we are now implementing in our business. Additionally to this, we have looked into the Russian market when it comes from a startup point of view. So how can we utilize startups which are working at least 20 times faster than we as a big company into our organization? And I'm happy to work with GVA. Last year we have done an accelerator where we have worked with 10 startup teams, took 10 startup teams into a program, and the output was after 3 months that we are implementing 5 of these startup companies, which for me is a super success because we started with the KPI, at least one we have to implement. So this is going on, and this is a way which we, let's say, infiltrate as well from the inside in our company into the brains of our coworkers. It's extremely important, and I think we are still in the beginning. We are, let's say, on a kindergarten level where we want to be, but still I'm learning every day. I'm learning, and the whole team is learning every day how to move this topic forward with the different partners we have. And I think it's crucial for big companies, for all companies, finding partners who are fast, who are able to drive these topics, and as well attracting the talent out of this in the future. I mean, we want to have the best coworkers as every company. And the key is for me always the mindset. It's not the education first. When I was doing interviews last year, I was asked from our HR department, so what do you think about the CV? I said, I don't know. I mean, the education looks perfect. I guess if I would see your CVs, everyone would be perfect from a CV point of view. But do you fit to the company culture with your brain set, with your values, which is more heart connected, to drive these topics in an innovative way forward? I don't know. This I can only figure out if I talk to you. So that's how I started to do the recruitment for my team, to figure out who is the right person, not what is the right education and which companies has he worked or she worked before. So I think it's a crucial topic to go towards innovation, innovating from a leadership perspective, to take the people who are willing to do it from a heart and from a brain perspective. And I know it's maybe not in Russia in the moment. That, I mean, education is, at least what I experience, is super good in Russia. I'm working with engineers from a technology point of view. I have never worked with better engineers in my life in the international company. Never, ever. The Russian engineers I'm working with are the best ever. But from a mindset, we are not there. From a mindset, we need to take this to the next level. And this, I think, is a way where big corporations and big combinations where we work together with different partners in the way forward, and with startups to move this ahead and move this topic forward to make it successful on the long run. It is, and then it's a win-win. It's a win-win for the startup. It's a win for us as a big company, driving our internal innovation, getting faster, getting, of course, more efficient and earning more money. That's what we want to do. Thank you.
Мы все время говорили про какие-то абстрактные вот инновации, что какие-то там финансовые потоки, венчурные фонды, что у нас там еще там подготовку кадров. Я действительно поняла, что я сейчас первый раз за все это время услышала слово «клиент». Отдельно, конечно, большое спасибо за качество нашего инженерного образования, потому что это опять нас возвращает к тому, о чем мы говорили утром. Проблема, правда, не в наборе предметных знаний, а в образе мышления, в том, что мы действительно как бы не готовы мыслить как инноваторы. А по поводу работы со стартапами, конечно, очень интересно, как это получается у IKEA, потому что и тут я поняла, что если у меня есть компания, с которой я хочу работать, и она зарегистрирована меньше 3 лет назад, то закупка АФК-системы не пропустит эту компанию, потому что она будет признана неблагонадежной, если это не сколковский стартап или еще какой-то как бы участник рынка со статусом стартапа.